Hello! Welcome, minions, to a very fun live build that I think will be really cool. I've been excited about this one. It's the Shokugan Modeling Project Alternative Destiny Gunbuster. To my knowledge, the Shokugan Modeling Project is a line of figures from Bandai that aim to be very detailed and high quality, and now they've started a sort of spin-off line where they turn those where they make cheaper model kits of the similar design. So you'll notice this Gunbuster isn't quite the classic design. It's got a lot of extra detailing on it. And also what's very unique about this model kit is that the pieces that have like gold and orange on them are all pre-painted. The silver too, and that'll be interesting to show off. So let's get right to it. This model kit is over for the top. Well, we aim for the top always, so it's good to know we've exceeded expectations. So this is the first example of like a pre-painted piece is the horn on Gunbuster. This is all painted gold. It does mean when you're cutting out the nubs, you will occasionally have gray marks where the nubs were. You can see it right here. So it might be recommended that you try and repaint some parts, though from the front it's not as visible. They did a pretty decent job of hiding where the nub marks will be. Still, some of them are still visible on, so I'd recommend, you know, doing what you can to fix that. We're going to start with the head. It's a fairly simple piece. Dun, dun, dun. You have this in your backlog? Cool. Yeah, I'm excited to build it as well. It looks like a very interesting kit. I have another Gunbuster in my backlog, the one from Axe. That one is a lot less detailed than this one, but it has more accessories, and it's also bigger, so it might be just a matter of what you care about more, where your priorities lie. Gunbuster's mono eye here is also pre-painted. Another pre-painted part, you can see the front here is painted the brassy color. Oops, forgot to put something on. You gotta be careful not to scratch the pre-painted parts either. Forgot to put this in. If you scratch them, the paint scratches off pretty easily. And don't want that to happen. This does not have the collider parts, unfortunately. There was a premium Bandai kind of accessory kit released for this. That has the double collider parts, as well as the Buster shield cape, as well as some really ridiculous, not canon extra parts. You can like Google what that looks like. It's pretty insane. It's got like this huge like Game of Thrones sword backpack. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like the Game of Thrones throne is strapped to its back. It looks kind of insane. But there's our head. Which is why I wasn't too interested in it, because I didn't like how that one looked, and I wasn't willing to pay, like... It was, like, the same price as the full kit, so, like, $60 for some weird accessories that I'm not super interested in, and like only a couple that I am. Next up is the bod. But one thing that's cool is they already announced the next in this alternative Destiny line. It's Brave X Kaiser. That'll look really cool. I'm definitely excited to see more from this line just because I think it's really unique. It's a pretty high rent model kit project with all the pre-painted parts and stuff. Yeah, the weird like big giant knives. I don't know what to call them. They go on the foot for the Inazuma kick. They're something else. Very strange. I'm not sure what the design philosophy was behind those accessories. They certainly did make the this, even just the Gunbuster itself, more like sharp and pointy. So I guess they're just filling it up with sharp pieces. I don't know. It's true, big does equal cool. I'm not gonna argue against that. Gunbuster itself is very big. The axe kit I was talking about earlier is to scale, and it's 1/1000th scale, which means it's about 10 inches tall. Gunbuster, the actual size of Gunbuster is quite massive. Let's see here. It's pretty funny, actually. Is this the right one? No. This is. Here it is. So yeah, here's another example of the pre-painted silver. This part isn't all silver, it's got the blue here, but this is painted silver. So that's pretty nice. It's very high rent. Like, with all these pre-painted pieces, it's pretty impressive. It's probably worth that novelty alone. It'll certainly look pretty nice, as long as you're careful about cutting the pieces out, and don't scratch them. It's a tight fit. Okay. This has to be... Okay, so it'll rest down there. And this is all... Oops. And this is a... This right here is a pre-painted, like, metallic red. That looks... I like this color a lot. It looks nice. Oh, I think that's the wrong way. Fortunately, you can see, like, right here where there's some gray. Those were where the nubs were. So, cutting them off kind of led to an unavoidable situation where there would be some gray marks on this. So again, might consider some light paint touches in the same color just to clean it up. Another tight fit. Oh, that's why. It goes on this way. All I had to do is switch them, that's fine. Yeah, that's getting this in there is tight. Okay, that should be fine. I don't think it needs to go all the way down. It's probably just enough so it stays on and can swing out. Yeah. Shoulder joints. This goes on top. Stay in there, you. Oh, it all popped out. Ah! Okay, that should be okay. There we go. Okay, that should be on more securely now. Okay. Just having some trouble getting in there. Come on. This is weird. Okay, it's going on now. Just take some bubble grease, I guess. Super Robot Wars battle tracks do go hard. Another cool painted piece, this golden front part. So you can see the little bits of painted silver and gold on there. Another example of the really good paint work on this is that you can see the silver in there. Dun, dun. this goes on the other side. It's got these sort of hexagonal gates instead of just circles, which is interesting. I feel like it's gonna make it the connections a little tight, but we'll see. Goes in there. There we go. And this one goes on the bottom. Dun, dun, dun. So there's its waist. Okay. Yo, this lady's vocalizing super hard. There we go, there's the body. Now we're gonna start on the arms. La 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 la. So, like this. And that goes there, okay. Hmm. Oh, I see. It's pointing the wrong way. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. I think maybe I got the wrong one here. Yeah, there we go. The wrong piece in the wrong place. There we go. There we go. Little canister. Again, this is a particularly good example of the painting, I think, where it's got all these silver details in the blue. I think that looks particularly nice. Dun, dun. Dun. Some more really nice silver details here. I think it's really cool. Oops. Gunbuster is very round. It's very tubular. Same as Getarobo. Dun 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 dun. we go. Oh, it's double jointed. That's nice. You're gonna get a nice arm bend with this. And we have a couple hand options. Ba-ba-ba-bum. This is very... I like the details on the wrist here. And then for the closed fist... Again, some nice detailing where there's the bumps on the knuckles. So there's one arm. Now for the next. My next trick. Okay. Arm 2. The rearming. So the raised sides should be pointing back, okay. I can't believe we're only less than 2 weeks now away. Wait. Yeah, just about less than 2 weeks now away. Wow, actually, it's more like almost exactly a week. It comes out on the 14th from KOF 15. That's so exciting. It's one of my most anticipated fighting games after Type Lumina. Type Lumina came out, and that was great. And now I'm excited for KOF 15. Very much, it's very much a KOF I'm looking forward to because it has all the characters I've always wanted to play, like Ash and Elizabeth, but those characters were always tied to games that had very unplayable online, so... As well as characters that have just been in my favorite games, like K-Dash and Shermie. Dun 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 dun! Chizuru, too. I think this is the first time Chizuru has been in a KOF since, 99? 2000? She was a boss in, like, 2003, I think, but she wasn't playable. Good old KOF bosses. Da-da-da. Yeah, you get the max mode in 15 looks fun too. I like how they seem to be sort of balancing it with the Shatter Strike thing. And I mean, Shatter Strike itself just seems to be like kind of an advancement of the guard actions you could always do. You know, like the guard roll and the guard break. Sort of alpha counter-ish. Now you can kind of do stuff like that on the offensive. Tight connection there. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Another arm just about completed. I feel like this kit does have a lot of great novelty to it so far in terms of its design, but if you're like if you're someone who just wanted the pure Gunbuster design, it might be a little disappointing in that aspect, because I feel like it does do that thing some people don't like, where it's like, we're adding a bunch of lines and details to this classic design. Yes. Yeah. Raw max mode activated, just 2 bars now, and if you do it in a combo, it's 1 bar, I believe? Over-greebled, yes, that's a good term for that. I know some people don't like that on Kotoki kits, so you might not be a fan of this particular take on the design of Gunbuster. Next up is the big shoulders. Gunbuster's iconic, gigantic shoulders. That said, not a bad quality for the price so far. This was about $50 on HLJ, which is actually like cheaper a little bit than the Axe kit. Though the Axe kit, like I said, does come with more accessories and is bigger. But it also takes more work to look good. Like all the places where there's, you know, Gunbuster has orange. Like you can see all the places there's like the orange goldish color. Those are all stickers on the Axe kit, so it's got, that one takes more work to look presentable, because I can tell you for a fact those stickers are not gonna look good. Those giant orange stickers you have to wrap all the way around. So it's a bit of a trade-off, I guess. You get more accessories and a bigger stature in exchange for less, like a slightly worse presentation factor. You know, you gotta put more work into its presentation. Oh, I see these spread out. Okay. So, but the trade-off, I guess, is also for a design you might not like as much. So it's really just a matter of what you like more. This piece is entirely silver. It looks pretty nice. The silver coloring. It's a good metallic. Speedstad, thank you for the raid. Hello, my friend Noah. We're putting together this Gunbuster kit. It's pretty good so far. I was just talking about how there's currently two kind of... I don't know, the Axe one might be out of stock by now everywhere. I don't know if they're reprinting it. But I was saying that, like, there's kind of two major Gunbuster kits on the market right now. And it's kind of a trade-off, because this one has, like, a lot of greebles on it. People might not like that design as much. But on the other hand, the other one is, a lot of it's got a lot of stickers. All the orange parts on Gunbuster are all stickers on that one, but it comes with more accessories. So it's a bit of a trade-off. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, I can see it being, like, if you're someone who likes painting, the Axe one is probably not too bad. It could be I have it in my backlog now. I think it'll be a fun painting project for when I have the time for it, but, yeah, that's a turnoff for a lot of people. Dun, 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 dun. As opposed to this, where you can kind of just slap it together and it'll look real nice, especially with all the painted parts. Like, you can see the metallic reds and golds there are all pre-painted. Silvers, too. That is true, yeah. You gotta pre-order stuff these days. What's this one? No, it is this one. There we go. I was just looking at it from the wrong angle. See, like, this part separation here is super nice. This would be a sticker on the Axe kit. Even the ones for the head would be sticker, like the orange and gold. It's a little oof. This should... Yes, this should go in like this slot here. Kind of bends with it at the same angle. Now for the other side. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. So this goes kind of on the ends here. Yeah. Oh, I think I did get these mixed up, because these are supposed to point downwards, not up. There we go. Da-da-dum. Sometimes you can get a little lost in the sauce. You know, I never, I saw the Moon Gundam. I don't know what UC side story it's from, but it is a cool looking design. The crescent moon funnels are pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, I know it's the title suit. I just don't know, like, what the story is there. It's probably just another like post Unicorn CCA era thing where they're like, here's our Super Gundam. It's written by Fukui. Oh, of course, that makes sense. Like I said, it's that time period, isn't it, where it's like just after Char's counterattack or right around Unicorn, where it's like, here's 500 new type suits. And I'm like, please go away. I don't care. Da 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 da. Yeah, the UC 100 project. Ugh. I'm so tired of that time period. Like the just post Char's counterattack period. Ugh. Ugh. I'd rather never see under UC again. That's why I'm excited for the Witch of Mercury. It's at least, oh god, something different. The only UC I'm interested from now on is Hathaway. Because at least that's, like, kind of written by Tomino. Oh, this is on the wrong side, okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, stuff between F91 and Victory would be good. Listen, I know we're the Crossbone truthers, but still, it would be cool to see the Gump animated and see Old Man Judo. That would be based. Dun, 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 dun. There it goes. Fucking peg leg double zeta. Some nice details though. So long, boys. Dun, 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 dun. That is that one shoulder. It's kind of a new detail, is this sort of aerodynamic wing, but it can just fold up. Oops, well, that wasn't supposed to come off. It can fold up and the shoulder's looking to like close up. If you don't like it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, these are supposed to be able to slide out. So it's a little... It's a little finicky. And I'm worried about how well it'll work in practice. Let's just put these on back on for now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. So yeah, there's one shoulder. On the next one. Alright, this is, I think this is Char's Super Robot Wars original theme. They just gave him a new theme for Super Robot Wars. Sometimes. Wait, no, this is from Gundam, isn't it? I don't remember. It's been so long. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is from 0079, I remember now. I remember just there was like some Super Robot Wars where they gave Char like a new theme for no reason. It might have been for it might have been for like the Beltorchka's children's suits. Like the Nightingale. I think I just always remember Gallant Char over this one. But this is one of Char's themes from 0079. The Red Comet. The main CCA theme is good, though. Those trumpets are good. I will never tire of them. I would never tire of the Char's counterattack trumpets. What? Stay in there. I don't play enough Super Robot Wars, that's true. They really have been using Char's counterattack a lot in the recent ones. I mean, I guess they've always used it a lot, but... Dun, dun, dun. Okay, yeah, I'm putting these on the wrong way. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. You just gotta love that 70s era slap bass, though. Lots of pokey parts. This keeps poking me. Yeah, the unfortunate part about pieces like these is that there's the nubs where they were. It's kind of hard to avoid chipping some of the paint off with that. So while it's nice that it's pre-painted, there are going to be points where like nub placement just means some of the paint might get chipped off a little bit when you're trying to remove nubs. You got to be really, not even really careful. It's just inevitably probably going to happen a little bit. Especially on a piece like this where the nub was like right here. You could see the gray coming through. So that's one downside to pre-painting. Especially on small pieces where like nub placement is hard. They really wasted man with a mission on Iron-Blooded Orphans. Memes off? Yeah, you're right. I couldn't even make it through Iron-Blooded Orphans first season. It was so rough. I need to get the gif of that guy running. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. I feel like I'd be ripping off Shinamami though. She already uses that. Nep does too. There's like a certain level of intellectual curiosity where like I hear about everything that goes on in Iron-Blooded Orphans, especially in the second season that I didn't watch, and I'm like, I kind of want to know, but I don't really want to know that badly. Because this was at a point where, like, when Iron-Blooded Orphans was coming out, this was when I had first started getting into Gundam, and I had like marathoned every series in release order. So by that point, I was pretty fed up because I had watched like Seed and like I know some people like 00, but I didn't like a lot of 00, and I had watched Age all back to back, and it was really a just not fun time. Here's the other shoulder. I always loved Gunbuster's like rocket ship shaped shoulders. Very cool. Now for the legs. Very tubey legs. Again, I said Gunbuster has proportions very much like Getter Robo, where it's like a lot of tubes. Its arms and legs are just cylinders. Dun, dun, dun. It's really funny that they included this song with the iron-blooded orphan suits, actually. It's just impossible to take seriously now. Da, 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 da. Like, it's not even a bad song. It's pretty groovy, but, like, I just can't take it seriously because of all the memes. Dun, 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 dun. I think this is the one. The one where Slayer steals Maze Burst. Yeah, that one's really good. That one is really good. Where Slayer is running and Maze chasing after him. That one's hilarious. Listen, you don't trust YouTube comments on anime OPs, okay? Everybody will say it's got the gas, okay? There's someone who capes for every anime, no matter how trash it is. There's always someone who will say something is peak fiction and it's the worst shit you've ever seen. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You know. Dun, 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 dun. I should put this on first. Like this, yes. Yeah, from my understanding, because Mario Okada wrote Kisniver too, and I feel like that sort of genre is more in Okada's wheelhouse. And I didn't hate Kisniver. I thought it was okay. I'm gonna be dexterous here. I feel like yeah, the Black Butler anime, some Lupin the Third. I thought Kisniver was alright. It had some good stuff towards the end, but my point is that, like, I'm not saying Okada can't do mecha, but I feel like something with, like, a different tone than Iron-Blooded Orphans would have been more fitting for what she usually writes. Like something with a more romantic tone, even. Like, almost Eureka 7-ish might have been better. I don't know how to quite to say it. Like, I'm almost thinking, like sort of, like what I imagined in my head, or, like, if I want to imagine, like, a romantic Gundam, it'd be, like, kind of, like, feudal, kind of like a Romeo and Juliet setup. I don't know. It's not like she only writes romance, but I mean romantic in the classical sense. Not necessarily like love. I don't know. Something about Iron-Blooded Orphan's tone just feels not right for the person making it. wonder if there was any... I wonder if there's any, like, clashes on the production side of things. Because there's some weird shit that happens in Iron-Blooded Orphans. Tube. I love your tube legs, Gunbuster. Every good super robot needs to just be shaped like a barrel, in my opinion. Tomino's definitely never watched any Gundam he did not make, that's for sure. He didn't even watch... I think he only recently watched the Hathaway movie. Like, he said he wasn't gonna watch it at first, and he was like, well, I guess I owe it to the director to give my input. And then he was just like, yeah, it's pretty good. You did fine. I don't really care. Another good example of the pre-painting here. This is a very, like, kind of glittery, glossy red. It looks nice. Looks good. Gonagai is definitely a purveyor of the original Mecha Kino. Like, he really started it all. Not even just Mecha, actually. You know, stuff like Devilman and Violence Jack. I have to read Violence Jack, actually. I've been hearing a lot of... There's been like some talk. I don't know why. It's not like anything new is happening with the Violence Jack IP. It's just I feel like there's been a confluence of people reading it recently that I've seen on Twitter. And I'm like, I gotta read it too. I haven't read it yet. Violence Jack looks really interesting. It looks like kind of him Nagai continuing the artistic tradition he started in Devilman. Also, like, it has an alternate universe version of Mazinger where it's just Koji riding on a dude. Like, he's just a giant dude that Koji rides the shoulders of and wears a Mazinger mask. And that's great. I love that. Like, it's just, like, Violence Jack is kind of like, from my understanding, its setting is kind of Mad Maxy, post-apocalyptic. So it's just Koji Kabuto riding around on this giant dude's shoulders. It's great. That owns. I love that. There was this thing a lot of early mangaka did, the kind of the Tezuka tradition, where like Tezuka specifically talked about how he thought of a lot of his manga characters as actors who would take on different roles in his different stories. So you see a lot of the same characters just in different roles in his different stories, and I think that's really interesting. I think that's an interesting way to look at it. And I think Go Nagai definitely does that a lot too. Other leg. This is the theme for Huckbind 30, apparently. Sounds good. I like it. Oh, it's a vocal theme. This kind of goes hard. I always liked a lot of the original Super Robot Wars units. A lot of those are really cool. I'm glad they're Bandai's making a high grade line for them. They did they did Cybaster, then they re-released All Tyson, and the next one is not Huckbind, but it's one of the similar ones. It's the black one. It's got a similar name. I don't recall it at this very moment, but it looks cool. I really like the EX X-Bind. The one that has like 500 funnels. That one's great. It's also piloted by Ing, who is he looks like a Chuny idiot, and I really like him just from looks alone. He's very die-core. I want to play Moon Dwellers someday just for him. Oh, I did have this facing the wrong way. There we go. Tube. See you later, Noah. Thanks for the raid earlier. I'll be finishing this up soon. Raid night happening soon, yeah. Do 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 do. Need to put this in first. This guy. There's another tube. It's all tubes all the way down. Oh, there's a nub there I missed. Happens. There we go. Cool. Do 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 do. For the shoe, it's got kind of pointy toes. So I always think of it as like a funny boot. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And just this guy. Perfect. There's the legs. And now for the waist. And we're almost there. Da-da-da. Okay. Yes, okay. Ah. Sakura Tyson. Sakura Wars. I want to play a Sakura Wars game someday too. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's pretty cool these finally got added to Super Robot Wars. Dun, 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 dun. Music's really good too. Ba 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 da dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Should go in this hole, I think. Ah, there we go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Kind of worried about this hip joint. Dun, 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 dun. Seems very stiff. Okay. Well, we'll see how it works out. Do 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. This one? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. This little guy. Goes up in here. Ah, like that, okay. And this goes over it. I think? Ah, yeah, like that, okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Like this. Maybe? Ah, like this. Dun, 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 dun. And this will go on here. Like that, yeah. Just kind of little rails for them to slide on. Oh, it was this one. There we go. That looks good. There we go. And then these go on. Yeah, this hinge here. Nice. That looks good. Da-da-da-da-da. Getting these on is kind of a pain. It's very pointy. This piece is kind of pointy, so it's hard to get in without poking myself. There we go. Bam. Alright. There's the waist piece. So now we can put the body together. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this thing is very shiny, very well painted. I love the paint, the painted parts. It looks way better than I thought it might. I was a little worried going in. It's gonna take some leverage. These are on ball joints up in here. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There's one. I always loved Gunbuster's huge shoulders. I think it's a very unique and cool look. Again, they always look like rocket ships to me. Like the shoulders. It really gives this aura of speed and power. Oops. Yeah, my only worry about is these shoulder parts getting loose. If you wiggle them around too much, they're just floating, kind of. Not floating exactly, but they're just between the arm and the shoulder, so they can get loose. Anyways. Like this, yeah. Get that in there as tight as I can. Okay. There we go. Okay, that should be okay. And finally, the head. So let's just put that in there. A little awkward to get it between the shoulders, but there we go. There's Gunbuster's main body. Looks great. This looks really nice. I'm impressed. But there's one last thing. It's not quite done yet. There's some back pieces that go on the back here. Some little back thrusters. Yeah, this one goes on this side. I believe. Oh, this might be the wrong one. This one. That one's for the other one, yeah. And this one slides on, like so. So here's one. So again, another like example of some nice painted silver pieces. Really tiny details there painted in. Very nice. Just go on the back here. There we go, and these wings kind of open up. Kind of reminds me of the God Gundam that way. And last but not least, probably the most important accessory you could have with a Gunbuster. Crossed arms. It's not Gunbuster if it can't cross its arms. Like, it just isn't. So you need a specific accessory just for it to cross its arms, because obviously you can't do that normally. Giant barrel arms like that, realistically, should not be able to cross, but you know, it's in animation, it's easy to make work. In a model kit form, you gotta give it a whole different set of arms for that are molded together properly. Like this. And then this hand goes here. And then here's your action-based connector. So if you want the arms to be crossed, you gotta take the regular arms off. And bring the shoulders forward. Let's just do one at a time. Got a lot to get around here to get these crossed arms on, but there we go. Takes a bit of work doing, but there we go. There we go. Perfect. You love to see it. The crossed arms are just absolutely necessary. Like, you can't have Gunbuster without it being able to cross its arms, to be quite honest with you. It wouldn't even be worth buying if it weren't for the crossed arms, but luckily it does have those, so I would say it is worth buying. Pretty great. I gotta say, this kit is a real joy. I was a little bit worried about how the painted pieces would look when fully put together, but it actually looks really nice, which is a great feature. Yeah, so if you're a Gunbuster fan, I definitely recommend picking this one up. It looks fantastic. Even if you're not a fan of all the extra added greebles, I think it's worth it just to have a good Gunbuster kit alone. So yeah, that'll be it. Got some nice hands, got the crossed arms, very important. Everything you need is here. I would prefer if it came with more accessories like the Buster Tomahawk and Buster Shield and all that, but it's pretty good otherwise. So yeah, that'll do it. Thank you for everybody for watching. Thank you, Noah, for the raid. I'll see you guys again next week for more gaming. See you then. Good night.